Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you here at just 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening. A few for tomorrow. Apologies for not answering any comments back today. I made a decision today around 11 o'clock or half 11. I went out into the garden. I had to get lawns cut. I was at them all morning, all day, because I'm going away next week and there's weeds and everything. Got nothing done with Galway and different things. And I have to spend today and tomorrow because I've been nothing done the weekend. So seen no race and seen results only. I seen we were second and third, so I cannot comment on how the races went or whatever. And I seen we had a non-runner, but not too much damage done because I only said to do a Trixie to the tune of 2 points. So if it came in, it came in. If it didn't, we're not down a lot. I see by the results that there could be a bit of crack on the bus tonight. Christina is on fire. What a woman. The queen of the bus. She has 2 up and 1 to go. I done a 5er Trixie with a 5er each way treble on them today, and I went out. That was it. I didn't look at anything since. So I didn't look to see what other results came in from other lads or women. So hopefully you had a good day and it could be a great night. Long may it continue, Christina. We'll have to get the lotto tickets for you. I spent a couple hours last night and an hour early this morning looking at Gowran Park tomorrow. The English cars, I couldn't get an angle on them at all. There was sort of one, but there was only 4 runners in the race. Gowran Park tomorrow. And it's a place that Joseph O'Brien has done pretty well. He's only over 30 winners there the last 5 years. But in the 6:30, Andreas Vassalius, it's a 3-year-old out of Caravaggio, and it's out of a Ravens Pass mare, so top of the ground will be fine because Ravens Pass won Breeders' Cup on the dirt, so top of the ground is fine. It was highly tried last year after winning a maiden in Naas. It ran in the Norfolk Stakes in Ascot, then it ran in the Railway Stakes behind Go Bears Go, and it's only beaten 4 lengths. It was second in a Group 3 then in July of last year. Then it didn't run until this year. It was 4th in a Group 3 first time out this year. Then it was second in a handicap of 99 in Naas. And it was running on the rail and it switched out and finished coming up the track, and it was only beaten ahead. And it was beaten by Sablon. And that was second in a stakes race to Pirate Ginny since, so that was good for him. Its last run, it was in the scurry over 6 furlongs. It was drawn close to the rail that day, and Lord Dudley was close behind it, but Andreas Vesalius made its run probably 2 out because the pace was up the middle and he knew he couldn't wait much longer, and Lord Dudley actually finished a bit ahead of him, neck or ahead of him, but he needed the run probably and to step up to the extra furlong and mind him a bit longer and 1 run. He's 6-1. They're paying 4 places, 2 pints each way, and a small reverse forecast with Lord Dudley because the step up and trip to 7 will suit him because he's won over 7 as well, and he's only a couple of pounds higher than he was when he won. The 8:10 is the McKinley Cup, a mile 4. Same trainer, same sire. That's Joseph O'Brien, and it's a Caravaggio Inuit. It's a big galloping grey 3-year-old. It had 3 runs in France last year as a 2-year-old, and they were on. I watched 2 of them last night. They were on the all-weather, and he beat an odds-on favourite in the 3rd run. And I thought he big galloping sort. So he's brought over to Joseph O'Brien with probably the Cesarovich and the Ledger trial. I see he's entered for as options this year. But 3 runs in Ireland this year. First run ignored. It was 7th of 7th on good to soft ground. Then its second run was in the King George V Cup, 1 miles 4. It was 3rd to Corja Good Joe, and she was 3rd since in the Yorkshire Oaks. Boundless Ocean was second in that race, and that's rated 103. It's a pretty reliable yardstick. In that race, if you have a look at the video of it, it was coming to make a run between the 2 of them about at the furlong pole, and it stumbled, and the jockey lost his irons, and it took him a few seconds to recover, and it just closed, a willing third to the line. But I think it would have been right there. Beaten maybe, if it didn't win, it would have been only beaten half a length. So it's not penalised for that. But then the last run, it was 3 lengths third to Earl of Tyrone, and Raise You was second. And they're good class horses. This is into handicap company for the first time. £8 weight for age allowance. This is a nice little horse. And it's entered in the Ledger trial, as I said, and Irish Starovich. It's 9-2. We can back that to win. We could, if we get 5-1, back it each way. But I have another one of O'Brien's as well, and we can do an each way treble or an each way Trixie with it, because you have a 6-1 and 2 9-2s. The other one is in the 520 in Gordon Park. It's the Harriet listed race over 9.5 furlongs. Emphatic Answer. It's a 4-year-old out of No Nay Never. 3 runs back over a mile in the Curragh to the neck second to Pearls Galore of Paddy Toomey's. And they were thinking that's going to be a Breeders' Cup Group 1 horse. And the last 2 races was over 7 furlongs. It wasn't fair enough. The step up to 9.5 furlongs is a plus. In its last run, it was second in a Group 2 to Order of Australia. That was over 7. But it's entered in the Group 1 Matron Stakes, it's entered in the Snow Fairy and a Group 3, and it's entered in the Blandford Stakes, a Group 2. That's a 9-2 shot as well. So we could have we could back each of them each way, and an each way treble or an each way Trixie. I was trying to get sort of reliable ones tomorrow that would be in the frame, and they were the ones I came up with. Just as well as that, you probably all got, anyone that has account with the Green Bookie got probably an email saying that they're only guaranteeing certain races from now on. So the thing to do with them is boycott them. They're only selecting different tracks and different meetings, and I think it's disgraceful to treat punters like that. So you know what to do. Bet elsewhere and see how do they like it when their turnover is down. The shareholders mightn't be too impressed then. Bash the bookies, over and out. Let's hope Christina gets her treble up tonight and the bus will be alive. Bash the bookies, over and out.